Okay, so this is our speedrun attempt at the Iron Man Moo King of Noobs, or King of Noob Island, where we want to start with an Irish character at a 1066 start point and see if we can, or see how fast in in-game time we can conquer Noob Island. So as you can see, we start as King Murkard of Moo, which is a pre-made character. It's the only petty king or duke that you can start as in this time point. So by default, he's also should be the easiest character to play with. So should probably start my RTA, even though it doesn't mean anything. The real time does help me a little bit. So what we want to do in the beginning is actually check our council. That's the best candidate. So we want to fabricate a claim on, I'll show. We have to go through, see who's the easiest. So ideally we want the claim here, because this lets us do a little strat later in the game. We could also pick Sildara, but Sildara is a little bit more complicated. It doesn't give us a free claim in the beginning. So we want more troops, more money. Doesn't matter really what we do here. And then the piety. Let's go quickly through our... Want some good commanders. All of this doesn't matter at all. We don't care about our yeah. We don't care about anything here. So what we want to do in the beginning for the first claim, we'll stay unmarried. So we are diligent, humble, zealous character. Envious. Envious is a little bit unfortunate, but this is the best character I got so far. So in the beginning, what I want to do is Paragon of Virtue. It's a little bit risky actually. I mean, we can just go full on King of Ireland. So it actually does help. Yeah, we'll just stick with this for now. And then what we want to do here is we go theology, because it will eventually give us more piety and also gives us 1 health, so we are more likely to survive. And we'll stay unmarried for now. So yeah, we can do this, and then we might want to pick our court physician here, and the rest doesn't matter. And so we have this one claim right here, so we'll actually, so he has 1.1 and we have 1.5. In theory we should be able to beat this with no issues, but there can always be something that can go wrong. We have this option to borrow money. We will need that later. As for right now, all we want is this claim to go through and us to win this fight. So when I unpause, we will go directly into the battle here. And we'll stay on 2 speed for now. So he's gonna complain, but we don't care about that. So there's 2 strats here. either we will hunt him down over and over again and hope that we slay him, or we siege down his holding. Oh, I don't care about this. Sure. This doesn't matter at all. So most of these events I'm just gonna avoid. So yeah. So we didn't slay him on like 3 goes, so we might as well just siege down once we hit like 60%. Because the siege, as long as it takes, does actually give us a win, or should get us pretty close to a win. And he can't siege down anything once he's like low enough, yeah. So he doesn't even have the troops after the first 2 battles. Poet is actually not too bad, but I can get the prestige here. I don't care about diplomacy, so I'm just gonna go with the prestige, even though we don't care about prestige either. Really doesn't matter what we pick here. So yeah, this is all about in-game time. So what we want to do here is siege this down as fast as possible, which sadly we don't have a siege leader or something here, which makes this a little bit slower. Okay, my steward died, that's okay. We can just pick the next best guy who's not in command. You're the new steward. You give us money. So this guy, all my trust is in this guy. This guy needs to make wonders work. Once this is siege down, we can probably win the fight either in 1 go or in like 1 attack after this. I don't know how much percent this gives me, but it should give me a good chunk of percent. That's actually good. I kinda need piety here. I don't need too much piety, but I kinda need a little bit of piety. So 10 even though I need gold, probably gold a lot more than I need piety. 10 piety for 10 gold is a good deal. And like piety allows me to do something really nifty later. So we're at 92%, not quite 100, which means like 1 more fight should do it. Yeah, there we go. So we pause immediately on the same day. Offer peace. And this is ours now. We can disband the troops. So now we need this guy to actually trigger. So he has 5 diplomacy and almost no troops. This guy has 20, so the reason why we want this area is also because later we might do Muslim conquest, which means like having these 3 border me is very helpful. I could also go for those 4, but these guys usually have more troops. 1.4, 1.5, 1.4, and 1.4, and in 2 different duchies. So even though I only need to form 1 of them, I need 2 duchies and 7 counties. Having those 4 and 1 duchy is actually pretty convenient. So we won the 3rd county here. Yeah, I don't want to keep my money. Oh nice, we got an administrator. That's pretty neat. A chew at that as well. So you might actually wanna put him in charge. Gives us a little bit more money. Our piety is looking good. I actually probably should have written down the values that we need here. Sadly we need a lot more gold, so anything that can give us gold right now is we could try to imprison him and take his money. But then we would have to fight him. It's 1k troop, we have 2k troops. Well, I have a 50-50 chance here to beat him. Which means we need a new counselor. This guy will keep working and we need to beat him. It's still okay. In in-game days, that is not much of an issue. As long as we don't have the claim up here, we're actually free to do whatever we want to do. So fighting him in his revolt will actually give us more income. And even yeah, might be beneficial. We might lack some troops later, but we have a good amount of troops as of right now, so that shouldn't be an issue. So I kind of want to slay him here just to make this combat over quicker, so we don't have to siege and lose more troops. That would be, of course, ideal. We're not too far into the playthrough right now, so we still have our chance. I think 3 attacks is pretty okay to get the get a war score going. Let's do 5. Because we're still pretty low here. His troops should die pretty soon. Like, his numbers should edge down a lot more, and then let's see. Should be around 49, hopefully. 43, yeah. Yeah, let's just siege him out. Like, going back and forth doesn't take too much time, but it still does take a little bit of time. This is actually bad. 3.6 every 12 days? That's incredibly slow. So we might... We have the option to siege him out, but... I mean, assault him. But that would cost us a lot of troops. And this is just slow as well, so we might... Oh, nice. More piety. We're gonna speed this up. It's gonna take a long while, sadly. But as long as I said, as long as the guy up here is not doing anything. So we have our piety together. I wish this claim would trigger, because that is what this whole thing depends on. Gregarious is really good, actually. We didn't get it though, of course. So this is gonna cost us a lot of money here. So we're gonna slow down a lot. So we didn't quite siege him down, so we have to hunt him down, which is unfortunate. Okay, so we captured him. We can't banish him because he's in our realm. Could execute him, or let's do this first. Oh, right. Actually, we can let it run until the option comes. We can revoke his title. Oh no, we can't yet. Actually, let's do this. This may or may not go through. Like a 50-50 here if this goes through or not. Really want this through because then I can just take this guy's stuff. Sure, let's give him that. Seize this guy's land and then there we go. So okay, I do want to lose sellers here because it gives me a better option. Yeah, I have the piety, so I want to lose sellers here. And here goes the claim. How's the law looking? So 2-1, still on the undecided people. So this guy could actually go another claim over here. So what we can do now is war this guy. Declare war here. And we're gonna do this with low gold, which is a little bit risky. This is gonna hurt our gold, but as I said, we can get gold later. We're still making, no, okay, there it goes. We're not losing too much gold. We're losing about 1 gold per month. And hopefully this is done within a year, so 12 months. Since we have like a pretty good stack here going. So I'm also waiting for my... Yeah. Has rejected. Well, that's unfortunate. So what we have to do is... Yeah, we're gonna go for banish. I'm gonna go for the -20 vessel hit. Should have seized his money. I don't know who got his money now. Did he get his money? Okay. A little bit unfortunate. No, his money's gone. I thought I would get it. I banished him. Okay, apparently that didn't work. It's a little bit unfortunate. I thought the banishment would work here. We can... Okay, perfect. We can increase the siege here. We'll lose a little bit of time. Like this actually took a while. I was really banking on getting that money back. So in RTA we're losing time here because the whole thing at the bottom. Yeah. Okay. There we go, we got his money. That was really lucky. We actually got money from our court chaplain. Because we don't care about him. Everybody hates us a little bit, but like since they already denied my revocation law. Let me think. We do need the piety, but Zealous is gonna make us make our life a little bit harder. I don't want to get stressed here. This is terrible. This would be pretty bad. But it's only at 20%. Okay, good. We didn't get Zealous, we didn't get stressed. That's perfect. I want this fight to be over pretty soon. So let's check here real quick. Wait, pause first. Oh yeah, we don't have a court physician. Might be an issue, may not be an issue. Let's run them down one more time. There's a chance that you slay your opponent in battle. It's very small, but there's a chance, and that basically gives you an instant win. So he doesn't have any troops left. Sadly, that didn't do shit. So I think once they're like below 100 troops, there's no reason to push them. Yeah. Oh well. Let's increase the speed. Okay, there we go. More gold. It's really good because we're losing a lot of gold here. Actually, yeah, let's do this real quick. Not my religion, true. Let's see, -6. She might be billing. She's actually pretty. Yeah. Let's try her. So she won't accept the invitation, but we can buy a favor. Wait, that's 80. I have to see if there's one that is a little bit cheaper. By favor, 80. I think they're all around 80. You're all. That's okay. 80. I have to see. I kind of want to have somebody who's like a little bit cheaper to get. This is only costing me RTA. This is not in-game time, so I can look for somebody. Yeah, they're all 80. Sunni. Swear this. Oh wait, yeah. Greedy. Okay, they would actually all take the favor because they're greedy. Anyways, so who's best stats? Actually, it doesn't matter at this point. Just the one who's like the best stats. She has a good. Oh, she's pregnant though. I mean, I don't care actually. Sure. Yeah. Let's see. Let's try this. Oh, she wouldn't take it. Okay. Favor? No? Okay, fuck it. Let's go for the greedy ones. Let's bring her into the court. So we buy a favor here. So what we do is invite to court. Huh. Oh, there's no 50 piety. Amazing. It's pretty good. So she's in our court, so we can marry her to us and get some gold as well. I don't know where she got that gold from, but I'll happily take it. So let's care about this here real quick first. I don't care about my weak claims. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. Not that much actually. So one more tick and we made it. So the reason we needed the gold was so we can marry her. So this is our province now, which is pretty neat. Yeah. I do want to disband for now. So what we can do now is we can convert to Sunni, and then we need 250 piety for that. That's why we got some piety together. Oh yeah, I forgot about the split here. So we convert to Sunni. And then I think we have to openly, yeah, we have to openly announce this. So everybody's gonna hate us now because now we're Muslim. And so now we can conquest. And ideally, people will not interfere. Now we have to look for the guy who has the lowest troops. This guy has a lot of troops, so we don't want to interfere with him. So we're gonna go for him first. We're gonna conquest him. So we're gonna raise our troops here. These guys can actually send down, they're not worth anything. Yeah, so take the gold here. And ideally, during our conquesting, nobody should interfere. Our liege, like the reason I wanted Urmerheim, I wanted to revoke this earlier, would have been so I could fight any faction arising. That would have been ideal, but we have to deal with this. This is fine. So let's hunt him down. Okay. So we destroyed his army, so there was actually no point to chasing him twice. So this waiting game again. We don't need this right now, so it's just, this was a means for piety, but we actually want, yeah, we want to suppress revolts now, by the way. We still want money. And yeah, 100 estates. This is all fine. You have to hope that we don't have to fight a revolt, but even then revolts are usually not that powerful. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with that, I want the gold. So Scotland just got called in, but that should be too late. Parts of Scotland at least. I don't think they are gonna change the outcome of this. Because it's one more tick. Yeah, okay. Oops. Yeah, so they're gone. Gone, sorry. I have to do this every time now, so we have that going. And now we do the same thing over here. Who's the one that's so gone with 1.6, 1.1, declare war, conquest. Council hates us. We might need to find somebody that loves us here. This guy likes us. This guy likes us. And she's okay with us. So this should be okay. We should be able to conquest now. Without the council interfering. So let's do the same thing again. guys want to come over here. Yeah, he's gonna run us down, but that's okay. Oh, I'm a little bit high on speed. Don't care about that right now. Actually, I might... No, there's too much of a chance that he's gonna revolt. If we don't... If we get him, then, like, if we imprison him, he won't revolt against us. But if we fail, he might make our life a lot more miserable. Okay. Okay, he's slaying my commander, which is not ideal, but I guess it just happens. And here I'm losing a few days with the pausing, unpausing. Yeah, I think this is the best I get. Might be worth assaulting. Yeah. Was not really worth it. That really hurt. That was a dumb idea. I sold it way too early. Never sold early. Yeah, let's speed this up again. I should just wait. If you get lucky with the assault, you can actually speed this up in game a lot easier, and then a lot faster, sorry, and then everything as well. Kind of sucks here for a second. So what we do now is we have to rely on our money. So this is the revolt. I didn't want the revolt to happen. I guess it's a necessary evil. Sadly, we didn't hit 100% either. So what I have to do now is raise more levies. So the siege was a really dumb idea. So yeah. Get these guys to come up here. No, come up here. Sure, let's meet down here. No, we'll... We should win this fight. We did. Perfect. We won this fight. Peace. Where's the mount? Perfect. We need to fight back these guys real quick. Sadly, we can't fight our last fight, so this is all time loss here. But it's bound to happen when you convert. Yeah, I don't wanna get a claim on Denmark, to be honest. So we need to get the money right now, which is sucks, but we do need the money. And we can probably focus on war here. Kind of want hunting. Yeah, let's go with war, just to tickle a little bit. Perfect. Can get some gold out of this guy. Now I want to have the Irish band over here. This guy over here. So I want these guys to disband. 1,800. Yeah, that should be okay. Should be fair. I can manage. should be able to manage. Ah, fuck. So I can race these guys over here, get a little bit of backup going. Or I should stay on 4 speed right now. I'm not gaining much from fighting this guy right now. So what I have to do is do the siege right here. I take siege leader here. That's actually really convenient. Gives me faster siege time. I could fight him, but our troops are pretty close. I'd rather just siege down on his building before he sieges on mine. I should be faster in sieging. Slow down a little bit. More dangerous factions again. Oh boy. So yeah, I win the siege. And I can create a duchy right now, which I do have to do at some point. So, oh yeah, that's fair. And now we can just disband, declare. And we can just, so this is gonna be the hardest fight because this guy has some friends over here. Might be a little bit tricky to kill him to get his country. So I'm looking at other options because we already have the duchy. So what we can do right now, 1.4. 1.6, 1.3. What we can do is conquest this guy, and then we should be able to create a kingdom either way. So that's why I like the option to keep that open. We don't have a lot of troops right now. That's definitely something that we have to keep in mind here. And we should be able to run this guy down. Okay, it's just gonna be like that. We might want to go a little bit slower here. Don't want to lose too many days here. It's gonna be a money issue now. It's gonna be a little bit short of money here. Okay, which is great. We can hopefully ransom maybe. Oh, we can ransom one. Okay, so we might not get a money issue here. So as long as we get war score out of him, that's fine. But now we're just gonna siege. And so yeah, we abuse the Muslim de jure claims. Sure, more siege leaders is always great. Oh, actually, we don't have any commanders with us here in this group, which is weird. I don't know why I have no commander in here, but I guess that's how it is. Slow a bit down just in case. Got 3. Yep. And we create the Kingdom of Ireland. RTA, that took a long time, but in game we're at 1080. That's pretty good. So that's a new record as of right now. It's like 53 years. Yeah, it could have been better. The revolt was a little bit annoying. Getting Omerheim does do a lot, so that's the RNG that you need to have going, and then that reduces the chance of a revolt happening. But yeah, that was pretty good.